words and try to twist shit. I'm a real nigga, you a nigga, that's the difference. Ay, some y'all niggas hating from the distance, not watching what I say. You got a part of my opinion. Chico tweeting while we coming different. We the sharks up in the water, nigga, don't get stranded. Ay, some y'all niggas hating.
Started from the bottom, now we here. With Grammy nominated, BET Award winning, multi-platinum, producer, songwriter, artist, Zombie on the track.
Yes, sir.
Jersey made.
Jersey's own.
Yes, born and raised.
Yes,
Forever.
yes. So started from the bottom, so you gotta start from the bottom. How
Yeah.
you get here?
Shit, been producing since 13, been rapping since I was 16. You know what I mean? I went to college, you know what I mean? Got my start just spamming on Twitter, uploaded like 100 beats on YouTube. And I just started spamming people with this joint called TweetDeck. I could tweet from like 5 accounts, you know what I mean? And then I started spamming Hollow the Don. My brother, shout out to Hollow, LOM, you already know what time it is. Yeah, long story short, you know what I mean? He got me in contact with Drake. I had sent some shit like a couple times during like 2012. Then hit the first 2 times. Then the last time I sent some shit like 5 o'clock in the morning. I was on academic probation. My mom had just lost her job. I was in college. My baby was just born, you feel what I'm saying? So I was like, something got to shake. So I sent the email, you feel what I'm saying? But this time I left my number in it. And then I left my Twitter too. So I get a text on my phone at like 5:30, something like that, October 21st, 2012. Never forget the date, you feel what I'm saying? And then I get a text, it's like, yo, this Drake, who Mike Zombie, I like the beats. I hit up Hollow, I'm like, hey, bro, who playing on my phone? You feel what I'm saying? And then after that, you feel what I'm saying? He's like, I fuck with your shit. I want to say the next couple emails I had sent started from the bottom. He sent me a snippet, and he called me. He was like, hey, bro, I want to fly you out to Atlanta, you know what I mean, do a deal. So went out there, you know what I mean, me and my mom did the paperwork with the lawyer. Everything was green. And then it's been up ever since.
So what was it like when you first heard the track on the radio?
Man, we was fucking. So when it came out, I was at my boy crib in Cinnamon, and I was asleep. You feel what I'm saying? We had already did the paperwork. I knew the song was coming out. Nobody else did, except for, the gang around the close circle. So he hit me up. He woke me up. He like, yo, bro, they dropped it. So we went immediately to Willingboro to the hood. You feel what I'm saying? To go celebrate and shit. I'm going down 130. Every fucking car is just blaring the shit out the fucking windows, dog. Like, the shit was crazy. Met up with the homies. We hit the liquor store on the way there. We hanging out the window, shit like that. Cop pull us over. We like, we sorry, you know what I mean? We just hype, you know what I mean? A song just came out. This is it. Every car still passing. I'm like, you feel what I'm saying? We tell the cop, he was like, hey, man, we just excited. He was like, all right, y'all good. He was like, just stay your ass in the window. You feel what I'm saying? And then, yeah, bro, we just celebrated, you know what I mean?
Was it a surreal moment when you, like...
Hell yeah, bro. Like, going from, like, producing for, you know what I mean, the homies around the hood to just going straight to, put it like this, in a year span, I went from being broke in college, not knowing what the fuck life was going to be, to straight to the Grammys the next year. You feel what I'm saying?
That came quick, because right after that,
hell yeah,
you got the vote.
Yeah, Jay-Z was my second placement, you feel what I'm saying, with Meek, French Montana, Rick Ross, yeah, Khaled, you know what I mean? Shit was crazy.
And I heard you seen the track titles and the track listing.
Yeah. So my boy he was like, when the song was coming out, you feel what I'm saying, a year before, Khaled had bought the beat like when I had went to the Grammys 2014. And then he bought 2 beats, but they both had bells in them. Mm-hmm. And I seen one of my homies at this Grammy party. He was like, yo, bro, you got a crazy joint with Meek and French. At the time, it was just them 2 on it. But Meek got the first verse and French got the first hook. So they just did it like that. So time goes on. I was like, oh, word, that's what's up. And then time goes on. I seen Khaled post the cover art. And I seen all the names. I'm like, damn, this song's stacked. You feel what I'm saying? And I seen Jay-Z. I texted him. I'm like, yo, who produced this joint? He texted me. He was like, Zombie on the track. I was like, stop fucking playing. You feel what I'm saying? And then they said that Flex was going to be premiering it. So I download the Hot 97 app. You feel what I'm saying? We go to the car. We listening to shit. I hear the beat. I'm like, oh, shit, this my shit. You feel what I'm saying? Then, you feel what I'm saying, the song come on, he keep like going to commercial at Hove Park. I'm like, yo, this is fucking crazy, bro. Like, all I heard was, hold up. I was like, damn, that's really Jay on my shit, you feel what I'm saying? So yeah, that shit was a super moment, bro.
And those are huge hits.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy, bro?
Super huge.
I forgot all about this. Niggas don't know that I'm the first producer to get Remy Ma on my shit because she was the first thing she did when she got out of jail was the They Don't Love You No More remix.
Yeah, that's a
Facts.
fact.
And I remember I was in
Fact.
Toronto for OVO Fest,
That's right.
and Khaled was like, "Yo, pull up on me. I got a surprise for you."
Cause that kind of put Hov and Jay,
Right.
Hov and Fat Joe together. They was beefing. for a
Right, they was
long
beefing
time.
for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he in the club, he played the Remy Ma shit. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. And you know what's funny? One thing niggas don't know about Khaled, that nigga really acts like that off camera. Like that shit is not a facade. That nigga got the energy 24/7, bro. It is not a facade, bro.
That's good energy though. Always.
Hell yeah.
He's always positive.
Hell yeah, bro.
Do you ever feel the pressure to make hits like that? Because that's huge back to back.
Nah, bro, because I keep it with the essence. You feel what I'm saying? When I go to make a beat, that was the only time somebody was like, yo, well, now I've did it mad times, but like at that time I was 20 years old. Khaled called me. I'm at my mom's crib, you feel what I'm saying? Still waiting for the checks to come in, you feel what I'm saying? And he was just like, yo, bro, I want some shit that's going to be a monster, something that's tough, like that's going to fuck the club up. I'm like, all right, bet. And the funny thing is, I be on Twitter a lot, so I see what people be saying. Everybody was like, yo, all he could do is samples, da-da-da. I'm like, all right, bet. Did that shit from scratch, you feel what I'm saying? Like, what y'all going to say now? You know what I mean?
So that's not a sample.
Nah, that shit is straight creativity.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The choirs and everything, the bells, the drums.
So who influenced you?
I got my top five. It's Kanye, Pharrell, Dre, Timbaland, and I said yeah already.
Yeah.
Kanye, Timbaland, Dre, Pharrell, and Swiss.
Okay, because like one of your earlier albums was Humble Genius, and the first thing I think of is Kanye.
Mm-hmm.
So you named your top 5 producers, and I know you also rap. Now, how like that is hard once you're a rapper and a producer. Only few like Kanye, of course, Dre.
Yeah.
It's hard to be both.
Pharrell too.
Pharrell, it's
do
hard to
rap
be
too,
both.
yeah.
Like not too many people could break out.
Swiss Beats even rapped. He even rapped one. He had that album.
Yeah.
I actually met Swiss at his album release party in LA.
Speaking of Swiss, so you on Game latest album now,
Yep.
Money Cash Clothes. Did you co-produce that because his name is on the credits?
Yeah,
you
so-
co-produced it with him, or just because he's?
I'm
on
gonna
the
tell you
sample?
why it's so cold and I'm so fucking happy and it's like a dream come true. So you know the song has like 2 beats, right?
Right.
So the first half Swiss produced, then I produced the Money Cash Clothes part.
Wow.
And you know Swiss did the original.
Right,
And when I said I met Swiss, I told him I was like, yo, we gonna work together one day.
That was it.
But it wasn't in like the same room, but
Right.
I got a production credit with Swiss now. But he made the first half, and then when it switched, I did that part. You feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah, that's one of my favorite. That's one of my favorite joints on
on the
that-
jump,
that thing
man.
slap.
You know what's crazy, dog? We did that shit in 2018,
What?
right before ASAP got locked up.
What?
Yeah,
that
bro.
Song, yeah, I believe it because y'all be holding on to a lot of shit.
Yo, when I say that nigga Game has thousands of songs, bro, this shit be crazy. Like, and, man, this shit is crazy.
So I see you. I seen you on Royce joint, and I know you said Eminem is your favorite artist.
Yeah,
And you got a placement with Eminem.
yeah.
The
Which is
Bad
crazy
Demons
and stuff. So
joint.
like these is all goats we named.
Right.
Like,
Nah, facts. The only person that I haven't worked with that I want to work with that's in my top 5 is Ye. I already got Jay, Drake, Wayne, M, and
All you
Ye.
gotta do is probably go to the church. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
You know what's fucking crazy? When they did Easy, dog, I was out here. Everybody said me like, bro, we just started the album. I was like, fuck. I wish I was out there, but we gonna run into him. You feel what I'm
I
saying?
was just about to say you ain't running into him during that whole Drillmatic joint.
Yeah, he came during the early stages, and he came through, knocked out mad shit, and then he went to go do his shit. You know what I mean? He fell back. You know what I mean? All the shit that was going on, so he fell back, and then I was just out here. You feel what I'm saying? I want to say that was like New Year's, so I was kicking it with the family and shit. So
How you feel about Game and Eminem? Well, Game dissing Eminem, and they both like.
you know what's crazy, dog? I was on Royce live. We was talking about it. You feel what I'm saying? And me and Royce,
I
I was
seen
just
that.
me and Royce was just saying like that shit would be dope for the culture. But you know what's funny? I was this close to getting these niggas on a song together.
And I think you still that close because I think you could be the one that, Cause Game is always forgiving. He talking
Yeah.
his shit.
Yeah.
And like
I think Game just
they somewhere between Dre and maybe even you. I definitely think you could bridge that gap. And that
Yeah,
would be
for sure. I
that
was so
look.
close, bro. I was so close, but it didn't happen for certain reasons. But I was super close.
So cause
Just
you
know songs got sent back and forth.
So the backtrack a little bit. You went to what college?
Full Sail University.
So I know Full Sail. I think at NXT Wrestling. Did you ever bump into any of the
I
wrestlers?
didn't. Oh no. At the time it was WWE, dog. I remember one time I was late to class and I'm walking through like the main hallway. I just see Triple H in the hallway. I'm like, oh shit. But I was late. I wanted to get a picture. I was like, fuck. You know what I'm saying? But that's the only wrestler that I seen. But it's Triple H though.
And the reason why I asked because I seen you did a track for the Great One.
Yeah.
The other goat, the
Yeah,
Rock, like
Rock,
you just keep
right.
running into goats. Like you should
Yeah.
have a goat farm at this
Yeah, man. That shit was a blessing too, bro. So I'm real cool. His wife, Lauren Hashan, she's a songwriter and artist, and her best friend Naz Tokyo introduced me to her. And yeah, we just be kicking. It's so funny, like, you know what I mean? She just be listening to my music. She be like, Mike, I love the new album, and you know, play around the kids, you know what I mean? So it's just a dope relationship we got, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
we need to get you that Monday Night Football thing for the XFL. On
Right.
Nah, facts.
Right.
We definitely need you to do that.
right.
I got some NFL shit coming. I got to go do something at the Eagle Stadium, I think next week. So
Hey.
y'all gonna see it in a little bit.
That's what's
Okay,
up.
okay,
Yeah.
y'all heard it here first.
Heard it
Yeah,
here
man.
first.
So now we just named a lot of goats.
Yeah.
Also, you give back,
Mm-hmm.
and you got some of our local talent. One of my favorite songs is "Bodega" by Mayor Fontaine.
My
Bodega.
fucking brother, dog. For real.
And I didn't know until just now that you produced that.
Yeah.
he did
I got
that
hella
one. He
cuts
did
with me.
Wani Wag.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Wani Wag was our first link up. I remember we was in South by Southwest 2015. And I was like, man, I met him in the studio. He played me Who's Watching the Kids. I was like, damn, this nigga's crazy. You know what I'm saying? And that's a classic album right there. And then I was like, shit, let me jump on something. Hopped on the Wani Wag remix. And after that, me and him just been clicked up. You know what I'm saying? We linked up at the shows out there. He literally was at my release party. What was that? Saturday. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, and I hear you working with some shit with Get Right Sour,
Mm-hmm.
who is another one of my favorites from this era.
Yeah, it's very look. He coming up. He right up next to Mayor, bro. That boy don't fucking miss in the studio, bro.
Yeah, my boys, the Garland guys, they got a feature with him, a couple.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, definitely look out for Get Right Sour.
Nah, facts. That's my nigga too.
Yeah.
But matter of fact, we all just dropped a song. It's called Trina. So go listen to that shit. Produced by me and Charlie Heat. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Did you like the Heat Makers at all? Because
That was Dipset, right?
Dipset.
Yeah.
I
Hell
just
yeah.
seen the Dipset track. And
Hell
it reminded
yeah.
me of the Heat Makers. 'Cause they got
Hell,
the
come on, bro. Hell yeah. Like when it's repping time and all that shit. Like them. Come on, dog. Hell yeah. You feel what I'm saying? For real. I don't think nobody does samples better than the Heat Makers and Ye.
Exactly. They're my favorite two producers.
And then Just Blaze. You feel what I'm
Just
saying?
Blaze.
And I
Just
like
Blaze.
this. I like the soul beats. Like that's the best thing I ever heard.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the music I love. And I love Heat Makers and Ye.
Mm-hmm.
And I hear you kind of getting that. And the Nice Guys finish first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, nice
The
guys.
last
finish
album,
first.
Kill.
Yeah.
Like I think I heard that sample like 20 times, and I think you just killed it the best. Like
Damn, bro, thank you.
I liked that the LEP Bogus Boys did it the best, but then you just outdid their shit.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that, bro.
That shit was hard.
Yeah,
That shit
yeah,
definitely
it
hard.
And that's the first joint on your album. You know what I'm saying?
What? It's the last
It's
one.
the
It's
last
like-
joint.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
That's
It's the
what
last
the
joint.
Nice Guys finish first is the last one.
Nice
Nah,
Guys-
that's the
title
first
track
song.
is
For the
first.
Kill is the last one.
For the Kill, yeah.
Yeah.
For the Kills is the last
Last
one.
album.
Nice Guys finish first.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. The Nice
Yeah.
Guys finish first.
Yeah.
That one is my favorite one.
Thank you,
For
bro.
that to be the first one, I like that one the best.
And that's another beat. I made that in the studio in the headphones. You know what I mean? It was a Mir Fontaine session, and he was doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Doing a whole nother song. I was just in the headphones like, ooh, this shit sound like intro right here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we gotta get you to do an intro for
the
us
whole-
too. We
What's
gotta
up?
pay for an intro.
I've
for
been
you.
listening to the shit like crazy,
Mm-hmm.
and the whole body of work is excellent to me.
Thank you, bro.
Like
Yeah.
Fit. Like
Thank
that's
you.
a good workout song. You got the club bangers. You
Mm-hmm.
got me drinking Don Julio. But
Yeah.
Tomorrow not
Yeah.
promised.
Yeah.
It sounded like you had to get something off your chest.
Yeah, bro. So when I made that song, bro, like that was 2020. 2020 was literally the worst year of my entire life. Like the reason why is because I went through like 6 deaths back to back from the beginning of the year all the way to the middle. You feel what I'm saying?
So from COVID, like COVID times.
Yeah, definitely COVID time. You know what I mean? Life was different for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So I had lost 2 of my homies on Christmas and Christmas Day. Then my dad, my aunt, my business partner, and it was just crazy. You know what I mean? It was just in waves. You know what I mean? And it's crazy. It was after the first 3. I was like, damn, they say death come in 3s. I hope another 3 don't come. And then wham. So when I was out here, you know what I mean, handling my family affairs and shit, I was just in a mode, you feel what I'm saying? And I was just like, had to get some shit off my chest and everything I said in the song. Like the second verse, I'm talking about what I'm talking about now. And the first verse, I'm just talking about like, shit, none of this shit gonna stop me, you feel what I'm saying? Life goes on. You gotta deal with it. You gotta cope with it.
Right.
You know what I mean? I go to therapy now. So, yeah, it's just you gotta get that shit off your chest, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's that one line that stick out when you say, you know, they forgot who I am. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I felt that because you know people do forget. You know what I'm saying? They forgot. You know what I'm saying? So I felt that for you. I was like, all right,
facts.
all right, I feel you.
Mental.
So is it fresh? The first verse, is it frustration? Or are you no longer with them? Or
It ain't frustration. It's pretty. Oh, you talking about like when I'm talking about the OVO shit?
Yeah.
Oh, it's not frustration. It's just like in interviews when people ask me the question, I'll be like, just imagine you ain't see a homie for like, let's say 4 years. You feel what I'm saying? And y'all link back up and shit back the way it was. You feel what I'm saying? I just haven't been around them. You feel what I'm saying? People are like, yo, why you only did 1 song? I can only tell you that I've been producing and I've been sending shit that way. So it stops there for me. So I can't give you an answer beyond that.
Yeah, see, I'm a Rockefeller fan, so I courted because like when Ye did Big Brother, when State Property diss each other on the same track. Like so I just courted out there, you know.
Yeah. And I said the last thing I said in that verse was this ain't a diss song.
Right.
Right, it's ain't a this.
You feel what I'm saying?
It's just me getting.
But
I said I'm still grateful for all of that. You know what I mean?
Nice guys finish first. You definitely gonna finish first. You
Nah, for
definitely,
sure.
Your philanthropy work,
Yeah.
giving back to the community was always first and foremost. Like,
Nah, facts, man.
tell us what you're doing for your city
Man.
and for the state.
Yeah, man. I'm trying to we gonna bring back the game next year. Have y'all been to the game?
Nah.
So, you know what I mean, we did the celebrity basketball game. We did 5, you know what I mean? So we gonna work on the next one next year. Thing is, it's so funny, like the reason why we didn't do it's a lot of politics, bro, when you're dealing with like the state and the city, and I'm a young nigga, you feel what I'm saying? Older niggas run the shit, so it's like you gotta go through them. They don't understand that the kids really need this shit. This keeps them off the street. It's dope for them. You know what I mean? When I was little, I ain't have shit like this. I'm like shit. So that, you feel what I'm saying? I wanna get a storefront and I wanna like employ like kids that go to the high, you feel what I'm saying? So right now that's what I'm working on, you feel what I'm saying? And I just wanna keep the kids busy, bro. People don't understand when I was doing dumb shit in the hood, it's just because I didn't have nothing to do.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So that's the main goal, is to just keep the kids busy, you feel what I'm saying? Around some dope shit, get a fucking rec center going or something, you know what I mean?
Something. Anything.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
So as far as the celebrity games, like, you know, we never been. So I just, you know, like leading up, watching, studying for this, who was like the biggest names that you had come out for you?
Joe Budden, Sue Surf, Arsenal, Wallow and Gilly came. Gilly played like 3 years in a row. O'Malley just pulled up randomly one day. Young M.A. was supposed to come, but she got caught in doing some other shit up top. But I'm trying to get Game to come. Who else? That's who I could think of off the top. Mir Fontaine played, Charlie Heat, Aunt Bill, Critical, T-Dot. No, T-Dot didn't play. He was supposed to play. Cardiac was supposed to play too. But yeah, off top, those are the people. You know what I mean? So Hollow played too.
I was about to say, speaking of, I heard you say, you know, the battle rapper. So that means you know how included are you in the battle rap world? Like how?
Man, the last battle I went to was in Houston when Hollow battled Geechee Gotti.
Oh, okay. So
Can I ask you a question?
There we go. Me? Here we go.
Yeah.
What happened?
Whoa.
Geechee
happened
and
on
Hollow.
Geechee? Yeah.
Hollow 2-1.
Okay, that's fair.
I feel
Why?
the same
Why did
way.
you just single me out?
Cause you say Geechee automatically because it was recent for you.
Not so. It was. so
I was
like
you know, I was on
so like
stage,
you
right?
like you know Nigel, my man. You get what
Yeah.
I'm saying? To where it's like when he sat in that same chair, I told him like to his face, like, you be doing some dumb shit sometimes. Like, you gotta chill. So it's like, you know,
Dumb shit. Dumb. What you mean? Like
as far as, and I'll send you the clip so that way you can see exactly how our conversation went. But it's like a lot of his antics or some of the stuff that he do that just like for Hollow, right? So when y'all start talking goats and like the Jay-Z's and everything, when we go into that world, I put him on that category, right?
for sure.
So Jay-Z can't say some shit NBA YoungBoy say. It's not
Oh,
gonna,
I see what you're saying.
It's not going to work. You get what I'm saying? It's not going to work.
You just
So when
gotta-
Hollow do some shit like, you know, with the Tay-Rock, throw his cap and everything, with bro, why you do that?
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Just like him coming up,
Your talent is enough.
your Luigi mustache, the fro and everything. So like he kept it. And then when he had Arsenal, I think my favorite thing he did with Ars is he came to the face-off looking stupid, went and got a haircut that night, came to the battle, took the hood off, he had the fresh cut.
Yeah.
I'm like, all right, good. Knowing niggas was going to go at your appearance like
Yeah.
he did that. So it's just some things I think he always try to stick out like and just be like on an island by himself. And I'm like, bro, like you really are him. Like,
Yeah.
you get what I'm saying? Stop trying to like, you get what I'm saying? Just embrace who you are and just go with it.
Yeah.
Hollow do some weird shit, but he my favorite though.
Nah, facts. Same here. Same here. Him and Surf. Him and
Yeah.
Surf for sure.
So they only two favorite battle rappers? Like you don't
Nah, I fuck with Tay-Rock for sure. I like Chess a lot. Geechee hard still. Like, don't get it fucked up.
So give me like a top 5 all time.
Top 5 all time.
That's for
Surf.
once.
This might be a little biased, but Surf, Ars, Hollow for sure. I really fucks with Tay-Rock, and another one for me, K-Shine, bro. I fuck with K-Shine heavy.
That's it. All right. They, you know what I'm saying? They
That's his loyalty
that's
over
his
money.
Yeah, that's his loyalty over money.
Loyalty over money.
Definitely. And that's funny you just said that too, because I was watching an interview like what you making the logo. Never knew until like seeing that.
Yeah.
You made that logo?
Yeah,
That's funny.
yeah.
Wow.
I made a couple designs for Hollow. When I was in school, I was going to school for digital art and design. I wasn't going for music, so he would hit me up like, "Yo, I need this." I'm like, "I got you, bro." You know what I'm saying? And it's
That's
funny. I
what's
did
up.
that shit in like 20 fucking who the fuck knows, and it's still like going,
Still relevant and
still
everything.
going. I love
So
that. You know
y'all-
what I'm saying?
Yeah, y'all clothing brand. When did y'all like first like start making?
You want to know what's fucking crazy about Hollow, and that's why this is gonna be my nigga forever. When he was helping me when I was in school and shit, I had never met him in person.
Oh,
So I met him like on the internet like around like February 2012, and then I had flew back to Jersey. Well, I drove back to Jersey from school. What was that? November. We flew out, did the deal, and when I came back, they threw a surprise party at my crib. That was the first time I met him. My brothers went and scooped him from Brooklyn and brought him to Willingboro.
Oh, shit.
And then the crowd just opened up, and then I seen him for the first time. That was the first time I actually met him in person. But we had always like been on the phone. I was like, damn.
Yeah,
You know, that was a legendary night. You feel what I'm saying?
Hollow basically, you know, for us, like me and him at least, you know, he brought us into like the battle rap world. Like we always was fans, but we met him. We drove down North Carolina for Summer Impact, and we bought his VIP passes with him and Lux. You know, to meet and greet, the shirts and everything. We was on stage with him, and from there we was able to network with other, you know, rappers and stuff. So now, you know, fast forward when we start this, it made it easier for us to reach out to people.
Yeah.
You know, different things, talk like. Send pictures like, yeah, we met this, that, and the third. Motherfuckers meet so many people. I make up conversations that we had.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember you said that you was going to this, that, and the third, and they just jump.
make up
I make up conversations. Shit was so long ago. I make up. Yo,
funny
remember
as
you
fuck.
said this, that, and the third. Da da da. We was I'll send them the
motherfucker
picture so that way they be like, oh shit,
Oh
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, go right with it. Yeah, go right with it. Yeah, I remember
Nigga.
you. All right, cool. Hook this sink. Let's go. You
Nah,
get what I'm saying?
facts.
Let's get the business part taken care
That's
of and
funny as
everything.
fuck.
So it's crazy, for him, helping to birth your career in that way.
Right.
And he kind of, did the same for us in a sense too, because our biggest interviews has come from battle rappers and stuff.
Right.
And, I wouldn't had that,
That
if it
outlet.
wasn't for him. Like, because
That's a real nigga, dog, for
when
real.
he posted, the package hit him. I'm pretty sure thousands of people hit him, but I just got him early. Payment ready, yeah. Send the payment right here. Phone call. Him and Lux, right? You get what I'm saying, and everything. So he helped us, even still now, like he helped us. Like when I hit him, I'm like, yo, we got Zombie on. He's like, that's my guy.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
like,
my
yeah.
fucking dog.
I'm like, help me out. Like what, he start little backtrack, yo, this, that, and the third, da, da, da. Go look at this, pay attention to that. Hitting me, yo, you ready? Yeah, I'm ready.
You
This,
know
that,
what's
and the third.
crazy? Like he's one of the people that like when I first moved out to LA, you feel what I'm saying? He was like, yo, you gotta really start taking this rap shit serious, bro. Like you really nice, you feel what I'm saying? We would just be riding around. He would come with me. I'm playing like this was like Silver Tape, like 2019. I'm just playing my shit. He like, yo, bro, you really crazy. You feel what I'm saying? Like he was like, go ahead and do this shit. I was like, all right, say less.
When
You
Hollow
ain't
believe in
produced Whipping
somebody,
the
he really
Yola, right?
believe in.
Huh?
You ain't produced Whipping the Yola, right?
Nah, but I remember being there when he made the shit. You feel what I'm saying?
That shit was garbage. That shit was garbage. That shit was garbage. I told him, so it ain't like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I told him. He always
But you know
had
what's
fun
funny?
with it, though.
Exactly. The nigga, he be
Yeah,
I be
he-
trying to get him to make real music, you feel what I'm saying? He be like, I don't want to, you feel what I'm saying? Like, I pulled up on the nigga one day and just gave him some beats and he just went and freestyled on them shits for mad long and we were just sitting there just like, damn, yo, you got some bars in here. It's like, yo, you should actually like, he like, nah, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
Like,
Do you think it's hard for battle rappers to break?
Shit, nah, because Sue Surf makes fucking excellent music.
But Surf is one out of, we got 10,000 battle rappers.
Surf
Like,
made
even
good
still,
music.
they, like,
Suge made good music.
Disaster, don't Disaster be singing?
Disaster sing?
I'm not sure.
Damn.
but I don't think it's no battle rapper ever made it to like
Man,
mainstream
off
radio.
top, bro.
I mean,
R.I.P.
Suge got,
Pat
I mean,
Stay,
Sue
dog.
Surf got a song with Chris
Pat
Brown.
Pat State, definitely.
That shit is
that was
crazy.
a big blow this
Yeah,
weekend.
rest in peace.
That was
to
a
Pat
big
Stay,
blow
man.
this weekend. It makes it hard though because I was going to touch on that later on, but you touched on it now.
Yeah.
To where it's like the impact that it had. From Eminem's and everybody
Right.
posting about it.
Right.
Like the GoFundMe's get put up, them surpassing everything. Like you really like battle rap is really like
It's really
here.
It's the
Definitely
culture
like
is
here.
here, like
It's
for
bigger
sure.
than ever, and it's bigger than ever.
Facts.
I
Like,
never met the guy, seen him in person or anything, but he told me, we was at work and he told me, he's like, yo, you see this shit about Pat Stay? I'm like, what happened? Like, I'm thinking probably, you know what I'm saying, some
Yeah.
weird shit where he get canceled.
Cause he be having the antics and shit, and
Yeah.
it's crazy because the way I met him was, I think we were in London,
I think he was
with
in
the
London.
Hollow John, and
Yeah,
he was
in
like,
London.
Madness 7.
Yeah,
he was
out
like,
there.
he had the Mike Zombie bar, and I was right there, and I came out and shit, and then he had the rebuttal and shit, and then I met him out there. But the nigga was a good dude, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Him and Hollow was still cool and some shit. You know what I mean? Like that shit sucks. You feel what I'm saying? Like, what it was, they said he was like breaking up a bar fight or some shit like that.
Yeah, he was. All I know, he was in the club, and they say he was multiply stabbed. You know what I'm saying? So,
That's why I don't
R.I.P.,
break up
bro.
fights. Y'all can have that shit.
Yeah,
I don't-
man.
R.I.P., bro.
I don't break up fights.
yeah, I know that shit's fucked up.
That shit's sad for real.
Yeah, definitely, but definitely RIP to Pat Stay. That was definitely
sure.
a big blow.
For sure. But yeah, man, battle culture. You feel what I'm saying? I flipped the coin for fucking Surfing Hollow, like on the stage for the Geechee Gotti Hollow. You know what I mean? So I love it, bro.
Yeah, so you really there for the.
I love it.
Man, hold on. So I know when you were sitting on that stage, a small part of you, because we was watching the shit here after we record. Originally, I had Geechee beating him.
For real.
Yeah.
That's why we laugh when you act.
In that building, it was clear.
It was clear.
It was
clear.
clear.
It was clear in Houston.
I was seeing this in the crowd. Shit was.
I ain't, you get what I'm saying? They be giving
I heard-
motherfuckers-
And it's the thing. That's what I love about battle rap. You feel what I'm saying? Because on camera and if you in the building, it's two different shows.
different things,
It's
yeah.
two different shows. When you feel that energy, you feel that motherfucking stage rocking, and niggas is, you feel what I'm saying, running it back and screaming the whole.
Houston love Hollow, man.
'Cause
That's
I
a
think it
fact,
was
too.
what? I think I
Used to
gave
love
Geechee what,
Hollow.
the second and the third when we was watching it?
Yeah.
The second and the third, I gave him when we was watching it, but then when I went back, like once it dropped, I watched it, and I was like, I give a Hollow 2-1.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I told him when it was, I'm like, because I texted him like during the battle, I'm like, yo, you lost. Like, he's like, man, whatever. That's how we wound up getting him the next week.
I'm finna come talk about this shit.
We wind up getting him the next week. Whatever. I think the next week or 2 weeks after that. But I text him from there. I'm like, bro, you lost. Like, he like, man, you better go watch that shit back. I said, I don't need to. I sat here and watched it like you lost. But I said, for you, I'll go back and watch it. Like, I'll see if I missed something. I went back. And I'm like, all right, you get what I'm saying? I guess whatever they hit with the sounds to take the crowd and everything out so you could just hear. I'm like, all right, you know, it started going from here, and then I just went a little bit hollow. You get what I'm saying? Like, but I wouldn't be mad if anybody said Geechee won. Like, it was a great good battle.
It was a great battle.
And now it's like from hollow, it's like, all right, we back to there because he went through a good little period to where his performances was starting the math Hoffas, you know, like all his performance was diving. So now he's back up here. So I'm like, all right, cool. You know, beating K-Shine, you know, beating Geechee. I'm like, all right, my guy back. Like, you get what I'm saying? I be still missing that Charlie Clips hollow, man.
Man.
Yeah.
That was a dangerous.
That was, you get what I'm saying? That set up a punchline, set up a punchline. I missed that hollow.
Nah, facts.
So, have you seen your your dream match in battle rap?
Dream match?
Yeah, your dream battle.
Yeah, it was definitely Hollow and Surf for sure.
Okay.
Those are my two favorites. That's my top two. So
when they battle, and you
Get
flip the
Surf
coin,
ass on this couch.
Yeah, where I Surf
I keep
high.
hitting
Surf
the devil
high,
grandson.
yo.
He don't answer.
Yo,
I
he
was
be
texting
saying
this
shit
nigga.
too. The crazy thing is Surf be saying some shit. I just think Surf just be like,
I keep hitting the devil grandson. He don't answer back. Like,
so we ready to make a deal with the devil's grandson.
Silver Surfer, calling Surf.
I was texting.
Look, but Sir, I'm gonna circle back to your. You know, you said your dream producing track would be with you and Ye, right? Who would you want on that track? Who would you like?
See, the thing about Ye though, like my favorite Kanye West song at this moment is Hurricanes with him, Lil Baby, and Weeknd. So it's like I can't really answer that question because Ye got the crazy ass collabs. You feel what I'm saying? Like who the fuck knew that?
How did he do that shit, yo? How do he just be pulling these? He put Soulja Boy on hold, Soulja Boy mad. He just be able to do whatever the fuck he want.
So back to I was saying like where it's hard to be a rapper and a producer because you don't
It ain't hard.
get the most of them like Dr. Dre, Puff Daddy, Swiss, Ye. They like Quincy Jones now where they orchestrate. They don't do all their beats. They got they engineer their beats. Like,
Right.
They don't write all their lyrics. They got people writing their lyrics for them. Like, and they just put great songs together. Like Quincy Jones don't get discredited for doing it. But as a rap artist or a hip hop producer, you get discredited for doing it. Like
To be honest, if we keeping it a buck, Quincy Jones is doing the same exact thing that DJ Khaled is doing.
absolutely.
Secret Garden.
And back in the day, producing was you pick this guy,
Yep.
this guy, and this guy, and you put them in the studio, and then you tell them what to do. Yep. This guy plays the drums, this one sings the melody, this one writes for the big pop star or whoever the fuck it is,
Yep.
and y'all come out with a song. That's all Khaled doing, but it's different. He's like, he go gets me, makes a beat, and he goes and gets Jay, all the big names. Now you got the beat, and then he puts it out. That's all he doing.
Orchestrating.
He's orchestrating, you feel what I'm saying? But then there's different type of producers, you feel what I'm saying? You got the Tay Keiths, you got the motherfucking Me's, you got the Metro Boomins, you got the motherfucking Weezy out of here, you feel what I'm saying? That's just gonna go in there, press that MP3,
And honestly,
and it's gonna go.
Yeah, and
You know what I'm
Hitmaker
saying?
right now too.
Him too, you feel what I'm saying? Like he's another orchestrator and producer, you feel what I'm saying? Some people do both. Like it was somebody who I seen making beats the other day. I was like, what the fuck? Oh, Don Cannon. I didn't know he was like one of them too. I seen him like making a beat. I was like, oh shit.
And J. Cole on the low.
Same. You feel what I'm saying? Like
You ever heard of Diz? Diz made this. I don't know what his
That's
producer name is.
Dizzy Wright? No, not Dizzy Wright.
No, but he be doing samples for King Crooked Eye. You ever heard of him?
I know who King Crooked is, but I
he be
never.
so if you ever hear his weeklies, right? He got Mad Weekly Jones. It's this producer that he used the same week every week that flips all these samples. He samples shit, and then I don't know if you heard of him, or not, but his shit is hot.
What's his name again?
I don't know, but
Dizzy made it.
Diz, my brother Diz made this.
Okay.
That's what she said.
I feel like I follow somebody on Twitter under that name, dog.
But his shit is fire.
I gotta check him out for sure. For sure. Let me see.
And Kanye will go out the box and work with Skrillex and producers
Yeah,
like that.
yeah.
Like the For the Kill joint. Like, you know, he was on there with when Skrillex did the remix or whatever. Like, so I think producers definitely just like gotta stop getting stigmatized where, oh, I can't rap. Like
Yeah.
Dr.
And you
Dre
know what's
Ye
funny?
is who
Like
they
9
are.
times out of 10, I don't give a fuck. If you a halfway good producer, you're rapping to your beat while you're making it. You are. All the time. I see it all the time. When Critical be on lives, you know, Critical be not Critical, Cardiac be going live sometimes. He be
Cardiac.
making beats and shit.
Yeah.
You'll hear that nigga like, you feel what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they be in zoomed out.
Because
and shit.
in your brain, you be like, shit, you do a flow, it could be somebody that you
Right.
might hear on there. So you might want to go get it that way. You know what I'm saying?
Do you be selfish with your beats when you hear yourself create?
Hell no, bro. Hell no. It's first come, first serve, even for myself, because I don't know shit. Nice Guys Finish First could have been a hit for somebody else. You feel what I'm saying? Or, you know what I mean? So, nah, I play everything for everybody. You know what I mean? And I like that. Because
So you
like,
never played a track. You never made a track and like, nah, I gotta keep this for myself. Unless not when you was creating for yourself, obviously. But it's just like if you ever made a track and was just like, damn, I gotta keep this for myself.
started from the bottom. I remember when I made that shit, dog, I had made the beat way before I had sent it to him. And I sent it to nobody else. You feel what I'm saying?
I don't mean to cut you off, but part of my chef.
Part of my chef, you already know.
Part of my chef.
Yeah.
She gonna bring in that good loving.
Yes.
Well, what we got this week?
What's on the
What you
menu?
bringing
Come
us-
here, come
What you bringing our guests?
come talk in his mic.
Who you want me to talk in?
Talking,
I'm talking his mic.
yeah, you talking his mic.
I like the way that sounds. Like, nah.
I'm talking his mic.
Look, come on this side so the camera can see you. Like, come on this side.
I'm with him.
Oh, you trying to make it intimate? Go ahead, do it.
This is what I'm doing.
All right, my bad.
So today you ordered a Cajun seafood meal. Now, as you can see,
She purred too.
you wanted crab meat, lobster, and shrimp.
Oh, she ready feeding it.
Okay.
Not everything was made for you.
You know his name's Zombie on the tracks, right? You know zombies like brains.
The crab meat on top, right? Because if you catch a picture of the crab meat on top, you got your meal. You got your meal.
Fuck is the Don DeMarco?
This is Timothy. Thank you. This is Timothy Jones.
Damn. I was trying to figure out where my plate was at. Drew, you supposed to come up with the motherfucking food. Right. Good help is hard to find now.
Oh my God.
So it's good. What
Yeah.
We
you,
were supposed to be eating with you, but you get what
Damn.
what you rated?
Your sauce is made from scratch. So go ahead.
Look, she all
What,
like,
what
Oh,
you
really?
rated?
Excuse me. While I deliver the rest.
This is 8.9.
She coming back.
8.9.
8.9. Oh, she know. Don't tell her that.
What you mean? I got the perfect amount of spice. You know
I
what I mean?
appreciate you.
It's not too salty.
I don't use salt.
I appreciate you.
don't worry about it. I'll put mine under them. Don't worry about it. I already started fucking that shit up.
Nigga said pizza and wings. That's hilarious.
Yo, when he
thought
texted to me,
No facts.
when he texted to me like pizza and wings, I'm like, "Are you serious? We got a whole chef." Like, I'm like, "That's really."
So
what
you gotta
want."
tell them what we talking about. So look, they asked me what I wanted to eat. I'm like, shit, pizza and wings. You find saying? They was like, nigga, they got a whole chef. I'm like, it was my bad. You know what I'm saying?
He wanted pizza and wings. He thought I was the pizza and wings.
Nah, for real. But now we got a motherfucking 9 point. You know what I mean? Meal.
You can create to that.
You got the sauce. That's your sauce. It's actually not. And I might be in the background. Y'all can hear my voice. So the sauce you now have to name because that's not an Alfredo sauce. I literally made that, and that's something that I made.
She could beatbox too.
Beatbox.
If you want to break dance, I can do all that.
I'm gonna have to think about the name.
You gonna have to think about the name.
Yeah.
Think about it, cause that's your meal.
Yeah. Okay. So we gonna call this the zombie pasta?
Zombie pasta, put on the menu.
Fuck the Rasta pasta. This is zombie pasta.
That's
Copyrighted.
zombie
You
pasta.
can't do pasta, cause pasta actually.
No, I said
Nah,
fuck the
zombie.
Rasta pasta.
Yeah,
Fuck
fuck
that.
Rasta.
Yours is way better.
Yeah, we got the zombie pasta.
Everything was made besides the pasta and the cheese.
Zombie pasta with that thriller
Everything.
sauce.
She said this ain't old bae, this new bae.
With the thriller sauce, right? Okay, I like that.
Sauce made for you.
What was Geechee? What was Geechee's? What you name Geechee
The
stuff?
Compton wings.
Compton
Yeah,
wings.
Compton
We got the
wings.
Compton wings.
Compton
It should all
wings.
be shit that's on the
You-
menu too.
Doc-
when
Yo,
come
it
out.
is right.
Documented.
It is.
Yeah, this
Put
all
that on that
shit.
menu.
We got the zombie pasta. Cause I
Compton
definitely ordered the
wings.
zombie
Not the
pasta.
crack and cheese. And
The
no
crack
more
and
chicken.
cheese.
I got it. It's the 609 sauce.
609 sauce.
There you go.
There
Zombie
you go.
pasta with the 609 sauce.
I want that 609 sauce. Mm-hmm.
I was with him till he
it's
just
uppity.
said that shit. You get him saying it's 856. You
856.
get what I'm saying? It's 856, man. I get you, but I was with this.
We used to be 609 till they broke it up for whatever reason.
Right till they broke this shit
I'm
up.
trying to say seafood. The only person that can actually say that is Mr. Tweet Tweet.
Mr. Tweet Tweet. Mr. Tweet
That's
Tweet.
crazy.
Motherfucker, my name already gay. They always find a way to make it gay.
All right, so
Yeah,
now we're
man.
going to part in your meal. We're going to interrupt your meal.
Let's do it.
So back on a serious note, like paying it forward, I see you do a lot of. So explain to us about your little app you got, the Wave app. Not
Oh,
the
yeah.
app, the Wave app.
So, yeah, I'm smacking this shit. But during the pandemic, even though I said that was like one of my worst years, at the same time, it was very good for me. At the same time, I met my business partner named Sean Dahl. You know what I mean? Does a lot of marketing work out in LA. My other business partner, Sebastian Jude, he helped create Music Group. The shit that 6ix9ine was signed to and shit like that.
Okay.
And I hate that I gotta say the name. But yeah.
Bitch, nine.
You know what I mean? All that. So,
This nigga.
yeah, we all partnered up. You feel what I'm saying? I came up with an idea to, you know what I mean? Everybody was stuck in the crib during COVID. You feel what I'm saying? So, I wanted to make a service to where, like, you can make your own hours. You know what I mean? Like, you could just get on the app. If you're a DJ, producer, artist, you know what I mean? Vocalist, you can make your hours. It's like, you ever use TaskRabbit?
Yeah.
So like, if you need like a
haven't used
TD
it,
put
but I
up in
know.
your spot, you feel what I'm saying? You would book the person for like $60 an hour. They'll come through, throw your shit up. And that's it. You feel what I'm saying? So I want to do that for music. You know what I mean? And you make your own schedule. You could be online, live, or you could be scheduled to work. You feel what I'm saying? So I mean, it's some. We only had the app going for like a year and some change, but you know what I mean? We've been taking some very crazy meetings, and if I get this next one, y'all niggas gonna like, damn, you did it again with this nigga. It's gonna be, you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, that's the app. You know what I mean? It's online right now. You feel what I'm saying? I designed the app myself. You feel what I'm saying? I had a developer go code it. You know what I mean? So Wave Tech, you know what I mean? I'm getting into the tech company. I met Nipsey and I looked up to the nigga before his untimely passed. So he was getting into tech. So I got to get my hands up in there too. So. You know what I mean? And the thing is, the app is free, so I'm not making no money off of this yet. You feel what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest. You feel what I'm saying?
Or sell that shit.
Nah,
for
for sure.
change.
For sure. I'm being honest. You feel what I'm saying? I want people to make money off it first. You feel what I'm saying? So this is for creatives. This is for y'all to get y'all money.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's
So, yeah.
How you spell
Jay-Z
weed?
move, man.
WAV, like a wave file.
And it's a triple entendre, right?
Triple entendre.
Triple
See?
entendre.
When you wave somebody down,
Yup.
wave, file,
And it's this
and it's waves, wave form. You feel what I'm saying? Wave.
Yeah.
I mean? So yeah.
One thing I always wondered, right? Once we figured out we was gonna get you, it was more so everything that I studied was like you still was where you came from. So like, you know, still being in Willenboro, walking down the streets, you know, still being able to be reachable and everything. How was it for you, you know, having those big tracks? Like, did you see people switch up on you? Did you have to start moving a different way?
He said in one of them tracks.
Yeah. I won't say that
I
nigga
forget
switch,
the
but
title.
yeah, it's so many funny stories I can name, but like the moment when I know I was like, all right, shit about to get weird, was the day when I had the party and Hollow was there. You feel what I'm saying? Because that was like the first day I had
surprise party.
seen after that's the first day I had seen everybody after Drake posted me on his Instagram, and you know what I mean, and niggas knowing I just did the deal. When I come back, everybody keeps saying, you know, I don't need nothing from you, bro. You know, I don't need nothing from you, bro. I'm like, that's a nigga that sounds like he needs something from me. You feel what I'm saying? So that's when I was like, all right, I gotta tighten this shit up. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah, that's when I realized. But now, like, I know who's who. You feel what I'm saying?
I don't know the name of the title, but I can verbatim quote the bar. You ain't asked me for nothing when I was broke.
Oh, that's outside. The beginning outside.
Yeah, you ain't asked me for nothing when I was broke. Now you want to ask me, so you changed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He was like,
that's
I
hard.
changed. He was like, why? He's like, because niggas changed. He said, when I was broke, you didn't ask me for money. He was like, so technically, you changed. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I took that from the Meek and Charlamagne interview. You feel what I'm saying? Like that's a fact. Like you gotta think. Like if you never used to ask somebody for some money, you feel what I'm saying? Now when they get money, you start asking them for money. Did they change or you change?
You changed. Right.
You feel what I'm saying? So
Right, because you don't know if I was going to tell your ass no before or not. Like,
bro, like it's
those
like
ass
to
no
this
word.
day, still just random ass DMs. Like I'm in this, and I'm like, damn, like you feel what I'm saying? Like I got 2 kids. You feel what I'm
I
saying?
ain't
I was
even
gonna say, so what's the pressure like trying to, you get what I'm saying, hold everybody together, being the one that got the money, you get what I'm saying, in the family, in the group?
Shit, we all getting money to be honest, but I got 4 brothers. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm the youngest. You know what I mean? They hold me down. I hold them down. My family is tight knit. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
And my dogs is tight knit too. I've been friends with my friends like since 6th grade type shit. You feel what I'm saying? My bro over in, shout out my nigga Shawnee Mac Comedy, doing his shit over in LA with me. You feel what I'm saying? Pull up on his shows and shit. Like I don't know, my circle here. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
And I made new friends that's like here too. Like I don't lose friends. You feel what I'm saying?
Loyalty over money.
Like on God, I don't lose no friends. There's no friend that I've had that I've lost, unless it was an untimely demise. Other than that, no.
That's good.
If I call you my nigga, it's a wrap. We could even scrap about it, and then we could be cool after. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but no,
Real shit.
I don't do that.
Look at these 2 niggas looking at it.
Like, yeah, get it off your chest and let you know what I mean.
Crazy. He looked
Back
at-
to the money. You feel me?
He looked at me, right, because you know this nigga, like, this is my brother. He got me by a decade and shit.
Man,
But it was
come on, man.
I always-
I'm trying to look young out here in these streets.
He nigga got me by a decade though. But it was like I always followed that rule to where it's like if we have a disagreement, we can always, you get what I'm saying, lock up, and then we still gonna be brothers at the
And
end of it.
we keep it away from this. You feel what I'm
Well,
saying?
the crazy part, even if we never kept it away, it was one time we was at work and we got into it bad. But then somebody else tried to like intervene in the situation,
whooped his
and the focus go off of that, and it go
And
right.
you like,
into
yeah,
you.
dumbass.
Yeah, you get what I'm
Yo,
saying? Like,
it's so funny, bro.
Yeah, you
That's
get
hilarious.
fucked up. You
Bro,
get this
nah, for real. Like, yo, you better let us do what we do before
Yeah,
you get done
you
up.
get
You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
this a
'Cause
family
he
matter.
He tried to jump in the situation, like, you get what I'm saying, and like go towards this way. And
Yeah.
I'm like, nah, that's still my brother at the end of
Yeah,
the day. You
like-
get what I'm saying? You gonna get your ass beat.
What?
You get what I'm saying? Whatever we got, we going. You get what I'm saying? This right here, 2 days, and then it's gonna be some done. Like the nigga buy me Chick-fil-A, put it on my table, walk away and smile at me or something.
shit, though.
That's how you break the ice. Or I'd be like, yo, I'm going to Wawa, you want something?
Nah, for
He'd be
real.
like, nah, you want to take a G walk? I'd be like, all right, come on. That's how we never talk about what we argued
Nah,
about, how
facts,
this
bro.
shit went.
That's
It
when
was
you know you
always
really
left.
locked in,
And then
'cause
you
it's like, nigga, come on,
just
dog.
always go. So that's what it now is like, you know, me, the one thing that I had to learn, like I always jump out the window. Like I tried to work on myself, but I
So
still
who's the
get
calm one?
I got a
Word.
decade on him, so I already did the mistakes he already made. You
I'm
know
the
what I
calm
mean?
one.
You ain't
I'm
the
the
calm
calm.
one. Kiss
He the
my
one.
ass.
He gonna get us in a fight everywhere we go.
That's a lie.
His
I'm
mouth
the
too
calm one.
crazy. He's so sarcastic. He makes everybody feel this motherfucker. He'll say some shit to you like, motherfucker, we was at his crib. We was at his crib doing fantasy, right? And the motherfucker asked me a question and I gave him the honest answer. Niggas like, oh, I see you hang with him a lot. Well, fuck that mean? Like the nigga asked me about wings. He like, yo, where you get these wings from? I say, Heaven. Miss Heaven, you know, sell the chicken wings in Woodbury. I gave him the honest. You was busy.
Here she come.
You was busy.
Here she come.
You was busy.
I was what?
You
Here
was
she
busy.
come.
Oh, all right. I'm going
You was busy. So I told him, I told the nigga, I'm like, from heaven. He thought I was being sarcastic.
Yeah.
But that's because he been at the nigga house for 3 hours getting all sarcastic.
Now you think it's
You
you.
get what I'm saying?
Now
So
you
now
think
he
it's
think
you.
it's me. But I'm being dead ass serious. So he the motherfucker. It's like once you get, if he's ever at a party hours before you, don't say nothing to nobody.
Don't
Because he
say
probably
nothing
done
to
pissed
nobody. The
he probably
party's
done
ruined.
pissed everybody off or something like.
That's funny as fuck.
Not to steal your shit. I'm the humble one. I'm a humble genius.
Hey,
So I shoot them with the sarcasm so they don't catch on.
yeah.
Everybody
Everybody
got it. So I feel better now.
Sarcasm is a language that it's acquired
No.
taste though at the same
That
time. You know what I'm
motherfucker, that
saying?
motherfucker is sarcastic, but he laugh at all his sarcasm to let you know he being sarcastic. And then he talk with his hands and shit like this. When I tell him,
Come on, man.
I tell you, over the years, like I think with him, it's not what he say, but it's like once you lock in with somebody, you learn their mannerisms and
Yeah.
shit. So you know, like
You know when they on some bullshit.
You know when it's sarcasm, when you trying to belittle and everything. So
Yeah.
I think whenever we got into it was like when he's at the belittle stage and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, and I always tell him, I'm like, yo, you do this thing. He's like, I don't do that. I'm like, yo, you got to watch yourself. Like, I got over 10 years of watching
No,
how you
facts,
move.
facts.
Like,
Forgive me, everybody out there. Wante ain't here, and I understand him. It's whoever on this nigga right side. Whoever's on this seat is going to feel it. Whoever's in this seat is going to feel it with him.
what I do, I'm
my
just telling you the truth. He
He ain't
asked,
want to fight me.
I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight at all. I'm just
my
telling
God.
you can't go nowhere with this nigga because he going to do some shit that's going to get us into something. You get what I'm saying? If we go to the club, we got to park near the club because we don't know how this shit going in.
You got to get up out of there
yeah,
fast.
we don't know how
We need
this
to.
shit going in.
I'm the nice guy.
He is a nice guy.
Nice guys finish first.
Of course.
So let us know what you got going on. Plug Nice Guys finish first, and let's get up out of here.
Yeah, man. Nice Guys finished first. The album out now. I'm working on the deluxe. You feel what I'm saying? Please go cop the merch at www.mikezombie.co. Designed by me. You feel what I'm saying? Young black man just trying to get it. So support your boy. You know what I mean? Shout out to motherfucking podcast for having me. This shit was a dope ass interview. Shout out to the motherfucking food. You feel what I'm saying? We got the motherfucking 609 sauce. Don't play yourself. You know what I mean? Follow me on Instagram at the Real Mike Zombie. Just Google me and all that shit will come up. And yeah, man, what I got going on is what you gonna see. So tap in.
Grammy nominated, multi-platinum,
Yo.
BET Award winning.
Yeah.
Naruto loving.
Yeah.
We appreciate you, and this episode is priceless, bro.